Welcome back, my friends, it's good to see you again. Christmas is drawing closer, and that can only mean one thing. The dawning event is just around the corner, and as usual, Bungie has a heap of festive loot for you to indulge in, including a bear sparrow. Yeah, for real. Say hello to the lovely viewers, Bear Sparrow. Okay. Peach has said something unpleasant about your mother. Anyway, shall we get on with the video? Okay then, so Season 9 is well underway. You travelled back in time to save Saint 14, and in doing so, altered the course of history, as well as causing a very odd thing to appear in the tower. Check it out, it's Saint 14's perfect paradox shotgun, just floating in midair in the tower hangar. Now this ain't a glitch, it's a visual tease of things to come. You see, Saint 14 is going to return to the tower as a vendor, a very important vendor. He'll have his own set of bounties, play a key role in this season's exotic quests, and with your help, create a tribute in the tower to honour the losses humanity has suffered in the Golden Age. He's even going to help you build an obelisk in the tower. So yeah, Saint 14's going to be a very busy boy this season, but more on all this later. What else are we going to cover in this info-packed video? Well, we're going to take a look at this season's endgame, farming this new material called Polarized Fractaline in order to upgrade your obelisks. We're going to look at all the ways you can obtain this precious new item, and have a look at this. There's even an exotic version of this material that does something rather useful. Next up, Bungie snuck in a brand new weapon perk that enables primary weapons to deal elemental damage, the sneaky little buggers. Obliterating a fallen captain's arc shield with an arc auto rifle is one of life's little pleasures. And check it out, I've been pretty lucky with this season's new catalyst drops. We're going to look at how to get them, how to complete them, and what they do. We're also going to look at all the new dawning loot, including a new exotic dawning quest, and some very interesting lore that's tied to this exotic dawning ship. Did anyone say Prince Aldrin? And we're even going to help ourselves to a cheeky sneak peek at some Crimson Days loot. For the first time ever, we're going to get two exotic sparrows that are able to combine together to form a little love heart in the middle here. Ain't that adorable? Now, who wants to be my Valentine's sparrow buddy? No one? F you. And there's more. We're also going to look at all of the 6 new dawn exotics, plus a potential secret 7th exotic, a heavy exotic weapon. Interesting. And while we're on the subject of exotic loot, there's currently an exotic engram glitch that allows you to collect the exotic engram from the Season 8 rewards pass even if you've already collected it. Yeah, I know, it's mental, but it really does work. I've tried it, and I'll show you exactly what to do later in this video. And finally, I'm gonna open one of Xur's new exotic engrams. So then, Saint 14 returns to the tower as a vendor. He'll have daily bounties for you to grind that award XP, and the new Polarized Fractaline material needed to upgrade your obelisks. He's also tied to the 2 Season 9 exotic quests for the Sidearm Devil's Ruin and the Fusion Rifle Bastion. Now, during his time in the tower, Saint 14 will ask you to set out on a quest to help honour the losses of humanity across history. This quest will see you travel across Titan, Nessus and the European Dead Zone, and you'll be rewarded with a small keepsake from Saint 14 to help memorialise the losses of humanity, a tribute that you'll place in the tower hangar. Now, you'll also help Saint 14 build an obelisk in the tower by gathering crucial components from powerful Fallen, Vex and Cabal throughout the system. Next up, obelisks. There are 5 of them, one on the Tangled Shore, one on Mars, one on Nessus, one in the European Dead Zone, and one in the tower when you eventually help build it. Each obelisk has weekly bounties, weapon frames, obelisk enhancements, and mods. Now, in order to unlock the obelisk enhancements and the mods, you'll need to collect the new Polarized Fractaline material. And here's how you get your hands on it. You can get some from completing Season 9 triumphs. I got these from simply ranking up my Season Pass and leveling up my Mars obelisk. The weekly obelisk bounties drop 100 apiece, so be sure to collect them from all the active obelisks. This is a decent guaranteed source for this material, so make sure you don't miss out. Next up, completing Crucible and Gambit matches as well as Vanguard strikes also has a chance to drop 100 of these materials. Remember, certain obelisk enhancements will increase the drop rates from these activities, so focus on the enhancements that buff your favourite activity. Personally, I'm focusing on the Crucible Fractaline extractor as I like to grind Crucible. It makes sense. Next up, Sundial runs guarantee you temper completion with a chance for an additional 100 to drop randomly. You also have a chance to get 100 from Menagerie completions. And finally, the weekly Sundial challenge also drops 100. But what about the exotic version of this material, Light Fuse Fractaline? Well, its description reads, crystalline structures fuse with light as the the byproduct of the ongoing Empyrean restoration effort, used to increase the resonance rank of any obelisk by 1 full level during Season 9. And I just gotta say, I absolutely love the fact that you can now farm bygones from the Mars obelisk weapon bounties. I'm trying to get Outlaw Rampage with a range masterwork. Sadly, this roll was kill clip, full auto, and a range masterwork. It's not a bad roll for sure, that's pretty decent, but it's not what I was looking for, so better luck next time. Next up, a crazy new perk that buffs your primary weapon with elemental damage. Killing an enemy with your grenade changes this weapon's damage type to match your subclass until you stow it. So if I kill an enemy with an arc grenade, this weapon will deal arc damage until I swap my weapon, hop on my Sparrow, or die. Elemental primaries are back on the menu, boys. Okay then, so let's put that perk to the test. As you can see, I'm rocking an auto rifle that deals 0 elemental damage, but that's just about to change. So then let me enter this lost sector, throw an arc grenade at this enemy, kill it, and as you can see, my primary now deals arc damage. Ain't that a doozy? Bungie has snuck in elemental primaries into Destiny 2 and I absolutely love it. Now the only way that I can lose this is if I die, if I swap my weapons, or if I hop on my Sparrow. Until then, I will be dealing arc damage for the rest of my effing days and I absolutely love it. Now let me just swap weapons and swap back, and as you can see, my kinetic now deals normal, boring kinetic bullets. So there you go. Next up, let's have a look at some of the Season 9 catalysts that dropped for me. The Lord of Wolves catalyst dropped from a strike. Now to unlock this upgrade, you need to kill enemies with this weapon, simple enough. The upgrade increases reload speed while Release the Wolves is active and increases stability when it's not. Next up, I got the Black Talon catalyst that also dropped from a strike. Again, to unlock this upgrade, you just gotta kill enemies with this weapon. The upgrade means that shots blocked immediately after guarding increase the damage of Crow's wings for a very short duration. Next up, we're gonna have a look at some dawning exotic loot. Let's go!
If there's anyone I trust to spread more holiday cheer, it's you. A little gift wrapping should do the trick. Happy dawning.
So yeah, Ava Levante returns to the tower for the Dawning event on the 17th of December and departs 2 weeks later on January 14th, 2020. She'll have weekly and repeatable bounties that reward bright dust and XP. You'll be able to earn this Dawning SMG Cold Front and complete a Dawning exotic quest for this Sparrow, the Alpine Dash. Plus a whole heap of new festive loot, including that Bear Sparrow. Okay then, so let's look at my favourite loot that the Dawning has to offer. First up, the exotic emote Get That Bread. The description reads, freshly baked. You peel away an exotic engram to reveal an actual loaf of bread. Okay then. Next up, the Perfect 10 finisher. Now it's worth noting that this is the only Dawning item that will be a silver only purchase, so you'll need to part with some cash if you want it. And this Snow Globe Ghost Shell is very cute too, for ghosts who like to watch the world from someplace warm. Adorable. And finally, the new Dawning armor, as ornate and gloriously OTT as ever. You know you want it. Now actually, I just want to touch on one more Dawning exotic before we move on. The exotic ship the Amnestia, which has a very interesting lore tab that gives players our first details of Prince Uldren since he was resurrected in the Dreaming City, unaware of who and where he was. Now this lore tab refers to him as a bewildered guardian, still draped in the silk sheet that he was laid to rest under. Sometimes he wears it draped over his shoulder. He spends his days alone, camping in a rusted out shipping container, his only companion, the ghost that resurrected him. The question is, when will we actually see him again? Oh Bungie, you little tease you. Next up, a sneak peek at some of the Crimson Days exotic loot. This is the rather splendid Crimson Shell for ghosts who might be secret admirers. And now for those bizarre Crimson Sparrows. This is the IVC-10. The description reads when two become one. And this is the SVC-12. Again, the description reads when two become one. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, when they come together side by side, they form a love heart. It's definitely a nice little idea and will no doubt see random strangers literally hooking up. You should be ashamed of yourselves. We are now going to speedrun every exotic in Season 9. Let's go. First up, Symmetry. Scout Rifle, Energy Slot, Kinetic Ammo. Its unique perks are Revolution and Dynamic Charge. Its ornament is Skyline Constellation. Season Pass owners unlock it at rank 1. Non-Season Pass owners unlock it at rank 35. Next up, Devil's Ruin. Sidearm, Energy Slot, Kinetic Ammo. Its unique perks are Close the Gap and Pyrogenesis. Its ornament is Devil's Advocate. It's unlocked via an exotic quest that goes live January 7th. Next up, Bastion, Fusion Rifle, Kinetic Slot, Special Ammo. Its unique perks are Saint's Fists, Charge to fire a 3 spread of kinetic slugs, and Breakthrough. A portion of this weapon's damage bypasses elemental shields. Its exotic ornament is Blood Bloodline Memorial, and it's unlocked via an exotic quest that goes live January 28th. Next up, Severance Enclosure Titan Chest Armor. Its perk is Ferromatic Trigger. Defeating a guardian with a melee attack or a combatant with a finisher unleashes a damaging explosion. Next up, Prometheum Spur Warlock Leg Armor. Its perk is Embers of Light. While Daybreak is active, defeating combatants or guardians creates a healing and empowering rift at their location. Next up, the Bombardiers Hunter Leg Armor. The perk is Parting Gift. Dodging leaves behind an explosion that detonates after a short delay, damaging enemies around it. And finally, Data Mined Info reveals a classified exotic heavy weapon. And well, that's all we know about it. Will Bungie spring a secret exotic quest on us this season? Only time will tell. Next up, let's have a look at this crazy exotic engram glitch. Now, Bungie's created a way for players to collect any loot that they may have forgotten to grab from Season 8. That's right, any Season 8 items you unlocked but didn't collect for whatever reason will now be waiting for you here. Now, I've linked the page Bungie's created for this in the description box below. But get this, the exotic engram at rank 98 is there to collect even if you already grabbed it back in Season 8. It's basically a free exotic engram, and remember, Bungie has now made exotic engrams always drop something that you need, so if you already have all these Season 8 exotics, it'll drop a Season 9 exotic armor piece. So I'm going to put that to the test right now. So let me just scroll down. Now, as you can see, I've got 5 unclaimed rewards. You can completely ignore the Vex Mine components. They are completely useless in Season 9, so ignore all those. This is what you want here, the 98 reward exotic engram. So let me just go ahead and claim that. Abu Yaxi to the Shaxi. Let's have a little look-see. Here we go. Exotic engram appeared. I think I've got to go and collect it from the postmaster, did it say? So let me do exactly that. Now guys, check it out. It really does work. As you can see, I've got the new exotic piece of Hunter leg armor. It drops straight into my character, and here it is, the Bombardiers. This is a new Season 9 exotic for the Hunter, and I'm going to equip that now. And there you go, it works, and I think we should now try this thing out. Why the hell not? Okay, shh, be very quiet. I'm gonna stealth up on these fools and unleash that new exotic perk on my Bombardiers. Let's do this. Can I actually get close enough to them without them seeing me? No, and so they're now gonna have to suffer. Here we go, eat one of those, a boom. Okay, it took out 2 of them. So there, it really does work. You do a little roll, an explosive comes out your butt, and it destroys them. So, it works. Is it going to be any useful? I don't know. I have to like use it a lot more. Maybe it'll be fun in PvP. Someone's near you. You do a little roll out the way. There's a little gift for them. A bomb straight out of your anus right into them. Brilliant. Alright, that's nice. Oh, we've got another one. So let's use it while I'm here. Let's go up this route. Okay, here we go. Let's just try and like corral a lot of them into the same place, and then oh, here we go. This should be fun. Right, let's get all of these together. Here we go. Boom. Right. Okay, that did quite a lot of damage. Okay, this could be quite fun to use, I guess. So there you go, the Bombardiers. Effing hurrah. Okay then, so here I am with Zur about to open his exotic engram. Now, seeing as I've got absolutely every exotic with my Hunter, I'm here with my Titan. Now, check this out. If you actually examine the exotic, it shows you exactly what you've got and exactly what you need. Now, check it out. Can you believe it? I have never ever used one-eyed mask. I know, it's utterly mental. I've never used it, and if I get it now, I'm going to effing delete it from existence. So then, these are the exotics that I actually need, and it will drop one of these because that's how the exotics work now. So let's see, if I get one-eyed mask, it's going straight in the effing trash. F using that now. Here we go. A booyaxi to the... Oh, I've got to actually hold down. I haven't bought one of these in such a long time that I didn't realise you had to hold down. A booyax to the shacks. We got Peregrine Greaves. That's going straight in the bin. So yeah, in the bin you go. I wasn't messing about. Get in that trash can. And do you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to set it on fire just to be sure. So yeah, burning...